Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your caster, Triple Nipple, doing a Vikings versus Silent Purge matchup as our caster, Chatting Parrot, was unable to maintain the schedule. So he bailed, and I picked this one up because I think it's going to be a great one. We are still waiting on the teams to hop into the lobby, although we do have the bans, so we can get those out of the way. Vikings are banning Quarantine, and Silent Purge are banning Cargo. Take a look at the match pages and see what we've got stat-wise with those bans. See why these teams feel like they need to ban these specific maps. Vikings banning Quarantine. Just looks like they haven't played it a whole lot. They tend to stick to Bizarre, Downfall, Suburbia, and Cargo. There's a weird mix. You've got two small maps, one big map, and one medium map. But those are the four maps that they play a lot of. For Silent Purge, they play Cargo quite a bit, but I don't think that they're comfortable fighting the Vikings on Cargo, especially because of the C4s and the shields that Viking are so good with. I think that the smaller maps lends themselves to a Viking advantage. Now we are on the last week of Season 8, last regular season week. After this week, after tomorrow actually, we will be hopping into the Challenger Cup. And then after that, we will have the round robin, and the semis, and the finals, and then the season will be over. So it's almost done. And taking a look at the standings here, Vikings currently in 5th place worldwide, Silent Purge currently in 10th. So definitely a fight. If Silent Purge win, they could potentially move up, maybe even into 7th place and not have to take part in the Challenger Cup, as currently there is a 4-way tie for 8th place at 1240 between Mayhem, Pacifist, Animal House, and Silent Purge. Sorry, between Pacifist, Animal House, Silent Purge, and Blaze is a 4-way tie for 8th. Mayhem is holding on to that 7th spot with a 1270. So Silent Purge would have to get a pretty large bump to get out of the, or to get into the top 7 and be out of the Challenger Cup. But I'm not sure if they beat, even if they did beat Vikings, if that would be a big enough jump, unless Vikings move down a lot because of the loss. If Vikings went down 30 and Silent Purge went up 30, which would be a spectacular swing and a huge win for Silent Purge. I don't know if that can actually happen, even with a 15-0. So probably not going to see Silent Purge get out of the Challenger Cup standings. Vikings, however, are free and clear, and should be free and clear. Even if they were to lose this match, I think they would still be good to go. Had the wrong logo up there, so I apologize for that, Silent Purge. We got your new logo all nice and pretty. There are some slight technical issues with the new assets, not showing, or not having the right logos and all kinds of other things. And we do have our first map. Vikings. Wait. Vikings opting to take defense, it seems like. A very bold strategy. So Silent Purge are picking Subway for map 1. And yeah, I think that Vikings are pretty confident in their standings, and they really don't care at this point, you know, like they don't need to worry about losing. They have been doing very well this season, so maybe
Why
I don't know.
these?
The Vikings are going to start on defense. Looks like we do have everybody in the lobby. We'll go over these rosters really quick. On the Silent Purge side, we have two olds, Don Patron, RPT, Hoochie, and Scorpio. And on the Viking side, we have Noctum, Nalik, Uncle Sam, Spoilty, and Mantis. It is the lower objective, the downstairs platform, basement, whatever you want to call it. So we'll see how the Vikings defend this objective. They've been pretty strong on let's see, take a look at their subway. They've only played it 3 times. They won it twice, but only half of the rounds. So not their strongest not their strongest map for sure. Silent Purge, however, looking at Subway, have also only played it 3 times, so you know, not really sure where this pick is coming from, but here we go into round number 1. That's right, Hoochie, you're on TV. Silent Purge opting to send 2 to the north and 3 down Coca-Cola Alley. Look at the defense from Vikings. We've got Mantis on objective. We've got Noctum on objective. Loyalty on objective on the far side. Nalik in the tunnels. And then Uncle Sam is the only one defending the upstairs platform from this train car. Actually, should be pretty hard to see if he just kind of stays put. But it's also probably going to die as soon as he gets his first kill. If Silent Purge are set up for a nice refrag possibility. Too old, looking down the stairs, getting really aggressive. Mantis takes down Scorpio. Nice quick pick and a nice angle from Mantis. Super exposed from a couple of ways. Takes down Too Old as well. Now it's all up to RPT, Dom Patron, and Hoochie. And Hoochie's got his gun trained. Both Dom Patron and Hoochie have their guns trained on Mantis. They just can't get the shots yet. There we go. Dom Patron takes a headshot on a Mantis, takes him down. Sam setting off a C4. No, I'm not sure who set off that C4 or where it was. Might have been down in the pipes. The time defensive C4. Uncle Sam calling out the players on the north stairs. Dom Patron and Hoochie and RPT also there looking. Looking for Uncle Sam, not able to see him either. One Viking down, 2 Silent Purge down. And everything just kind of came to a halt as Silent Purge are still going to try and breach this downstairs objective, which is 3 members. A lot of coverage on the stairs, worried about someone coming up and taking them out. But Uncle Sam takes down Hoochie from that train car, and now Dom Patron and RPT are on the lookout. Where they have been partially flanked, not really flanked, passively flanked, but they are now looking for this kill. As RPT calls him out, but does not connect the shots. Dom Patron and RPT are trying to pinch him very well, but Nalik here, I don't know when he got there, but RPT takes down Uncle Sam. Dom Patron had to hear Nalik here. Nalik takes shots on the RPT, and then Dom Patron comes around the side, takes him down. And all of a sudden, it's a 2v2. Members of the defense downstairs on the objective, crossing each other's lanes of fire. That's Spoilty and Noctum just crossing, making sure no one comes down the stairs and gets into the objective. However, if there's a good amount of smoke going down these stairs, they might have a chance. Actually, if Dom Patron, yeah, if he goes this way, he might have an even better chance. He decides to take these downstairs tunnels. Doesn't look like he is. I mean, the closest access to this objective is definitely from the south downstairs stairs. Or north downstairs stairs, sorry. Those stairs over there where RPT is. Bad nade there. Dom Patron just making a lot of noise. RPT watching, making sure no one comes up the stairs. Although no one should be pushing on defense. I mean, this is a good defensive position. Here comes the smokes. I think there's a frag. That was a flash. That's another smoke. Is he going to grab another off this body? It looks like he is. That's a frag. That's another smoke. Here we go. Here comes the push. Dom Patron's going to try and redirect this. And runs right into Noctum's line of fire, but Noctum doesn't see him in the smoke. Dom Patron and Noctum trade, and now it's a 1v1 on objective. RPT sees Spoilty. RPT tucks back Spoilty, tries to throw a nade, doesn't get it past that light. RPT's looking for the kill, still going to keep checking that corner. 50 seconds left. Checking the corner spoilty, going back and rotating, getting a longer distance, trying to be a little bit out of his line of sight. 37 seconds left. RPT checks it. He's on objective. He could be capping if he knew the code, but he's really worried about this kill. The 30-second beep comes out. RPT starts moving. Spoilty's looking for it. Spoilty comes around the corner, pre-fire, and RPT goes down. Vikings take it in a very lucky 1v1. Don Patron with the 3-kill lead for his team. Vikings now up 1 point. Corzy calling all y'all out in chat. I see a lot of you watching, but not a whole lot of you actually talking. Keep the comments coming. Get involved in chat. You know, call out your good plays. Shout out your clip good plays. And we're gonna hop back into round number 2 here.
I don't know. Lit up downstairs. Yeah. Remember now next time you have to be first, and remember look for C4s.
Noctum running the shield this time.
Are you taking right or left?
Right.
I'm taking left. Remember, as soon as you get into the engine room, they can hear you.
Lots of technical call-outs from the Vikings, showing that they really know the meta and the timings. Before there, on top of the light. Plan is because that's going to kill them. There's the other one right there. Scorpio took his drugs today. He is all kinds of hyped up. I'm not sure if this plan here is like he's supposed to be like distracting with his footsteps. What spoiled he's shooting?
I think it's not.
I think he sees that can and thinks that it's a C4.
Does someone has a grenade?
Yeah, on me.
One C4 down. They are moving now. Shields there. Scorpio. Oh, bounces it off the top. I don't know what happened there. Ant is now getting aggressive, trying to get it. They need to push their shield first. Let's see.
Don't go too far.
Don Patron heard the frag, runs back. Bad throw from Mantis, not making it through the door. Knocked him, and Mantis now pushing up into shield shooter combo. With Spoilty on the backside watching their 6. Scorpio ready with that C4 above the door. Knocked him, and Mantis are a little too trained in on this kill. And I definitely think that they're not going to see this C4. I think they're going to be way too prioritized on getting kill. Scorpio. All 4 members of Vikings hanging out right here. Where's the 5th member of Vikings? Coming down Coca-Cola Alley, it appears. Alec now gonna try and throw a nade. Knocked him, not seeming to be their normal shield player. Scorpio being real patient. Ooh, that nade gets him though. Don Patron revives Scorpio. The C4 goes up and takes down the shield. RPT takes down Knocked him, and now it's all up to Mantis. Mantis takes down Don Patron. Scorpio comes around the corner, takes him down. Knocked him, can't get his shield out in time. Pulls out a pistol. Ooh, he gets Scorpio with the pistol. Wow, quick reflexes there from Knocked him. Definitely went for his shield, but accidentally grabbed the tablet and the pistol instead. Got the kill, and now it's 2 Vikings versus 3 Silent Purge. With the shield still up, this is still a very doable approach. And he's got all kinds of utility now that he could scavenge if he wanted to.
One is north, watching objective, far north, one platform.
Like 1, 2, 3 smoke grenades that he could pop right there. 4th one back here. Finding a nice, finding a frag would be nice too. Only gonna use 1 smoke. Not even gonna scavenge the rest. Comes a 2nd smoke down the tracks. Nade coming back out, not finding anything. Shots ringing out. RPT takes down Uncle Sam upstairs, and now it's all up to the shield. 2 Old takes him down. A little bit of an IK glitch, it seems like, and Silent Purge take their first point. Tie game 1-1. Drop on the Vikings side. Set up. New objective. Here we go. Objective right there. Y'all, if you haven't been watching, we do have this nice new branding and new assets, and we call this the Nightfire because it allows you to see the gameplay even when the overlay scoreboard is left up. We do have everyone back in the lobby now, it appears. Looks like Corsi had a bit of a drop. So these teams are playing on the old build. As you will have noticed with the shield, it is still the older shield. It did get changed. However, because these teams downgraded, I highly recommend if your team plans on playing on the old build this weekend, after you download it, right click, definitely verify your files, have everyone on your team do it. It doesn't take very long, and it definitely makes sure that something didn't get screwed up in the update or the downgrade. I did it before I casted this match just to make sure I wasn't causing any issues. Here we go.
Yeah, we just gotta be careful. C4s on like the ceiling and shit.
Yeah.
Round number 3. Map number 1. Scorpio not running night vision. Either. Huh. Defense here gonna get a little pushy. We've got Uncle Sam watching that Coca-Cola alley now. Sees one, takes down 2 old. Overpass. I guess that makes more sense as a call out than Coca-Cola alley, but eh. Gucci moving up slowly up through the overpass, but Sam's still there. Spoilty. Here's Uncle Sam, picks up Hoochie up in the overpass as well. Stops that overhead approach, and now it's all up to the 3 members downstairs, RPT, Don Patron, and Scorpios. Spoilty has heard them and called them out. Let's see if we can find his C4. Oh, there it's at. Silent Purge looking a lot more reserved on their approach. Scorpio making noise. I think he's just trying to bait him out to rush. And Silent Purge, watching their corners being very slow on their approach. I think they're a little worried about flanks. There are still 5 Vikings up, and if Vikings have an accurate kill count at this point, I think I would be pushing a little bit on the defense, trying to get around the enemy. RPT, Don Patron, and Scorpio still downstairs. Definitely also very worried about C4, checking all these angles for any kinds of possible explosive devices. No one down here to meet them. Defense. Spoilty. Uncle Sam knocked Mantis. Mantis is the only one downstairs ready to find someone, but he's not really at the exit to the tunnels. Purge here in the south stairs. Right on top of him. He probably hears him. Yeah, Crozy definitely hears him. Is he a little confused? Shots ringing out from Spoilty on the stairs. RPT now on the tracks on the south side, downstairs, looking for Mantis. Ooh, forgot to charge his gun there after that reload. Playing prone, looking for the kills. Can't find it, backs off. Knows there's no need to get aggressive here as they can't cap from down here, so let them come to you. Scorpio shooting the C4 and Spoilty setting off the C4, taking down Scorpio and Don Patron, and now it's all up to RPT. Last man standing, looking for Mantis, cannot find him, can't figure out where this defender is. Now he's going for it. He's pushing, he sees Mantis, he trades but it's not enough, and Vikings take their second point. Hey, thanks for the sub, Big Mike. We appreciate it. I guess I should resubscribe too, shouldn't I? Teams are taking all the time in the world to plan these strats out. They're the ticks that we like to hear. Hopping into round number four. Yeah, that's the right number. Vikings doing a little bit of a different approach here. Let's see what they do. Sending two north and, or sorry, not north, but upstairs, going through the overpass it looks like, and then three down through the basement. Shots already ringing out from Spoilty. Spoilty not running night vision on this map really concerns me. Mantis pushing farther, going out that bottom side it looks like.
Shield and overpass.
If they're a little check nade out and a push. There is no one down here to meet him. Shots ringing out from Corzi, trying to clear the stairs. C4 goes off, does not catch anything. Scorpio put it too high. Scorpio rushes down, takes down one. Knocked him, taken down Too Old with the pistol. However, he lost his shooter. Takes down two, actually. Crazy, crazy kill streak right there on the kill feed. Knocked him, not grabbing any of this utility. He's got a flash and a flag right here, asking to be thrown. Instead, we'll just continue to push with his one smoke. Three members of Vikings still standing, and two members of Silent Purge on the defense. Hoochie in this train car and RPT on the objective now. Worried about Spoilty coming up from the backside. He's in a very exposed position. He's got to be worried about a couple of sides at this point. Ooh, and Mantis finds him. Not even where I was looking for the kill from, and then Hoochie rushes out to try and confirm, and Mantis gets him as well. Nah, I was not expecting. I forgot that Mantis was coming up from downstairs. Was not expecting him to get the kill on the RPT. Thought that knocked him with the shield coming down from the overpass would have, or Loyalty would come out at some point. And we do have the last objective here, the Chinatown objective. How these teams can hold off. Vikings only have to defend Silent Purge for 1 round. And I've seen pretty impressive plays from the Vikings on this objective. Here I have all my cameras set so I can give you the actions. And away we go. Round number 5. Map number 1. Vikings trying to take this first map by storm. Knocked him. Takes down 1, but does not get the confirm. And knocked him goes down. Called out north. All 5 members of Silent Purge pushing aggressively. Scorpio looking like he's going to go for a cap. No, Uncle Sam takes him down. Uncle Sam now trades with Hoochie. All kinds of smoke coming out. A nice crack coming out. Not catching Too Old. Too Old's not pushing up. Loyalty tosses some sort of explosive device. Corsi takes out Too Old. Now all kinds of fire just ringing down the north alleyway. Silent Purge still going to try and push it with a bad coverage on these smokes. Nade's coming out. That smoke might do a little bit better. No, not really. Flash definitely caught Don Patron. Smoke coverage has gone, and that one is not covering this objective. Mantis. Oh, a C4 from Spoilty. I think that was from Spoilty. Not really sure where that came from. Don Patron comes out, tries to find one. RPT comes out, finds another. But Cruzy and Spoilty take it. And the Vikings take map number 1 in a 4-1 score. And now we're going to hop into Silent Purge's second map choice, I guess. Pretty sure I called that right, and that Vikings gave up their map choice to pick defense. Start with. We're gonna hop into map number 2 now, which is going to be, if you take a look at that little bit of Nightfire cam there, it's gonna be Bazaar. That sponsor thing show up? Can't see it. There we go. Oh, it shows up in there. Guess I need to be on gameplay for that to work correctly. We are going to be on the Kiot objective for the first one. The rosters look the same. Too Old, Don Patron, RPT, Hoochie, UK, and Scorpio on Silent Purge side. And Vikings have Noctum, Corsi, Uncle Sam, Spoilty, and Mantis. This is our objective. Checking some camera finds real quick. Make sure it works correctly. And here we go into round number 1 on map number 2. Vikings ahead 4-1.
Just make sure that you don't die.
What's it? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so I could see you like. It fuck me! I can't reload my weapon. Oh no. Shit.
You want me to do it?
No, no, it's fine. No, I'm like passive.
Silent Purge pushing up from the west side. Overhead map here. Spoilty, shots ringing out, not catching one. Calls out that they are pushing west, though. 3 other members of Silent Purge in the ice cream truck objective area in the southwest corner. Looking for some early picks, seeing if Vikings get a little aggressive on their defense. A super tight angle looking for Scorpion. Mantis takes down Don Patron. Knocked him also watching this cross from Scorpio. Like Vikings adjusted pretty hard after that initial call out on the west. Having the one in the north watching this way, as well as Spoilty and Mantis. Knocked him putting shots out, but not catching anything. I don't know if he actually saw it. Didn't look like he could see him from there. Heading back towards the north, right behind the Kiat, trying to protect it. Nade coming out. Ooh, just over Hoochie's head from Mantis. Hoochie there. RPT way back there. And Too Old over there pushing now east side, trying to get up towards the scaffolding, it looks like. The defense from Vikings, they've got this really nice V defense here. Starting with the one Crorzy in the bazaar just north of the fountain. These things, these objects, whatever this is, in game. Mr. Death, can we take it out? I'm pretty sure it doesn't need to be here, and I'm pretty sure it impacts performance. Can't even see it. It's just stuff that's being rendered. Look over here again. Scorpio still trying to find Spoilty. Spoilty not pushing, not leaving his post, staying on that corner like he's supposed to and just waiting for them to come to him. He knows that if he goes down, he's pretty well covered for the refrag from knocked him. Hoochie gets Crorzy, though, with a nade. Ooh. I think that's where Crorzy was. I think Crorzy's body was here, and it was a check nade. That is an active C4 detonator. So there's a C4 somewhere in the market that, oh, there it is. C4 here? There's just a green light. The green light. Okay. I'm crazy. Smoke's coming in now from Silent Purge at the south of the bazaar. Not sure what that nade was supposed to do. Getting a nice smoke all the way up into the front of the Kiat. Mantis rotating now in towards the kill room. Is he going to try and flank Hoochie and pick him up? Very, very bold and risky position. Another nade comes out into the bazaar, not catching anybody. Hoochie RPT and Too Old slowly creeping up. Mantis looking for the south end of the bazaar, now coming across. RPT fires. Mantis knows he's there. Mantis lobs a nade over in his direction. Ooh, a flash right on top of him. Mantis takes down Hoochie. RPT has to be flashed right now, but Don Patron sees him, Uncle Sam sees him, takes him down. Getting my teams mixed up here. Too Old goes down, Uncle Sam. It's Spoilty and Scorpio traded in the north side there. And Vikings take the point. Now, if you haven't gotten enough Onward action yet today, I think there's been a couple of rounds casted, or a couple of matches casted already today. We had Unnamed Few versus Merc on the channel earlier, casted by Chatting Parrot. Right now, we've got Vikings versus Silent Purge, and in an hour and 10 minutes-ish, we will have Blaze versus Animal House, hopefully on this channel. If this match is done in time, which I think it will be. And then after that, Animal House again taking on Ember. This time, Animal House taking on the entire Inferno conglomerate. I forget what the Inferno Orgy. I forget what they call themselves. There's a term for it. But both those matches going to be cast by TFH. And then at 10 o'clock Eastern in 5 hours, I will be casting G-Men versus Gunning on Empty on Honor Match League 2, hopefully, if that match gets sorted out. There's some technical difficulties from the teams. We're hopping into round number 2 on map number.
I'm gonna let right here, and then I'm gonna come back to this back courtyard.
Vikings spawning in the southeast side, pushing up now. 5. All 5 up the east. They're going to go for this quick, aggressive push into this east market. They made it no problem. It doesn't look like Silent Purge pushed east at all. Their defense setting up way to the west. Leaving this objective very exposed, honestly. There's only 3 members on the objective. All 5 members of the Vikings could crash in on this before this flanker gets any kills. I mean, I assume that that's Scorpio, but let's take a look just in case. Yep, it's Scorpio. Was correct. Like I know what I'm doing. Got Too Old RPT and Don Patron watching. Also got Hoochie. Hoochie did come back, so this defense is not as spread to the west as I had initially said. They've got decent coverage on the objective now. Hoochie's now watching the east side north, past that hotel sign. Might actually find one if he peeks his head too much. Octum looking in Hoochie's direction. Hoochie looking right back at the window. Let's see if he finds the headshot. Knocked him peeking. Not seeing him. Oh, he does see him. He called him out, didn't take the shots. Doesn't want to give up his position. One in the east buildings is an understatement, however, as there are 5 members of Vikings now in the east courtyard looking for kills. Uncle Sam, Mantis. Mantis looking up those stairs, seeing if anyone peeks out. Scorpio still way over on the west side. Frag coming out from Spoilty to check that fountain area. Not anyone there this time. Still a good way, or good idea to check for sure. Well, honestly, at this point, Hoochie takes down Mantis in the north side. Knocked him looking for the refrag here. Uchi's just covered by those cement bags. As I was saying, there's really only 2 members on this objective. Like, RPT's upstairs. So if they take out 2 old and they take out Don Patron, RPT's just gonna have to rotate all around this objective, trying to find this kill. Scorpio now on the move. You see him crossing south. Scorpio here. Two old down. Royalty. Shots immediately ringing out. Scorpio now rushing back towards the objective. Don Patron takes down Corsi. Scorpio finishes off Spoilty. Now just rushing around looking for kills indiscriminately. It definitely did stop the Vikings push. I mean, they're now looking for him. Uncle Sam takes him down though.
Blue room.
Knocked him, finishes him off. There's 4 members of Silent Purge still alive and only 2 members of Vikings. It went down really fast on the numbers here. Uchi now taking up a different position. Not in the north. Watching that cross into objective now from this little stall hut, whatever you want to call it. A very good position, a good spot, good rotation. After you take down a couple members, it's relatively safe. Actually, I really like this spot. I think this is a good spot in general. More utility coming out from the Vikings. Uncle Sam looking for Hoochie now. And a trade comes out between Uncle Sam and Hoochie. Uncle Sam was ready for it. Don Patron still watching this east side of the Kiat. Knocked him. Last man standing. Creeping slowly through. Objective. Got 3 members of the Silent Purge, sorry. Deal with, but actually if he just takes out 2 old. Nope, Knockham's gonna go for it. Not really sure what his plan was there, but Silent Purge take the defense and tie the score back up 1-1. Now, back to my listing of games that are going to be casted. So that was all the games. The last one tonight was G-Men versus Gunning on Empty. And then we move on to tomorrow where we have Rome versus Pacifist. I picked that one up. I think that's going to be an excellent matchup. That's at 2:10 because these teams have decided that they're going to start putting in random times. So 2:10 Eastern, which I really hope that everyone gets right because of daylight savings. At that same time, 2:30 Eastern, we have Boss Fight versus Beginners on Onward Master League 1, cast by Nightfire. And then we don't have anything again until 9:30 that night. Which is Mayhem versus Globochem, cast by Nightfire and Noman on Onward Master League 1. That should be a good one. Mayhem actually sitting at 7th place right now. So they are outside of the Challenger Cup. They're excluded from the Challenger Cup, but if they lose to Globochem, they might get knocked down enough. Or if Pacifists win their match tomorrow against Rome, they might come up enough. So there's a lot happening in this last couple of matches here before end of regular season, but we're hopping into round number 3. Objective is East Courtyard. Silent Purge with the quick spawn, pushing it aggressively. Shots ringing out already, trying to find someone in this cross. Corzi crouches down, does not get down. Mantis now pushing up towards the Kiat. 2-story Scorpio right above him. Very exposed position. Ooh. That C4, they're trying to get in the window, I think, but maybe they just wanted it on the wall. That's a good spot, though. Is trying to be as quiet as possible because Scorpio's in this building and there might be more. He doesn't know how many people are sitting around him. Shots ringing out all around. Vikings defense here, pretty tight on objective with the exception of Mantis. And whoever is in that southwest, that Uncle Sam watching the south cross on the east. Mantis takes down Hoochie. Scorpio drops down. Mantis looking for him, finds him. Oh, and a trade comes out. Scorpio's still alive.
Traded, still alive.
Loyalty with the call outs on how many might be left. 4 or 3. Good calls. Might have killed one before the trade. Rez is going to come back out onto Scorpio. They're taking a long time to get to this res. Vikings not pushing out anymore after losing their one aggressive defender. They're just going to hold on to the objective like they know they have to do. Does come out. Scorpio is back up, although damaged. Probably lose the next trade that he has. So Sam has now left his southeast watch and is now watching the northeast side. Silent Purge stacking up in the Kiat. Option using the little cracks in the and through there. Folks going on to the objective. Frags going on to the objective. Trying to clear it out. Spoilty takes down Don Patron with that C4. Rez does come out from Scorpio. No, it does not, as Spoilty takes down Scorpio. Too Old takes down Spoilty and gets the revive on the Don Patron, though. 3 members of Vikings. 2 members of Vikings. Uncle Sam rotating back towards objective. Knows he needs to crash in. Is it going to be a team kill? No, Too Old takes down, knocked him. Uncle Sam comes around the corner, takes down. No, he does not. He does take down Too Old, but RPT and Don Patron are there to get the refrag. And Silent Purge take their second point. Taking a look at the scoreboard, Silent Purge has their kills pretty well spaced out. Too Old has 3, Dom Patron has 2, RPT only has 1 this round, Hoochie has 3, and Scorpio has 3. And on the Viking side, it's a little unbalanced. We got Noctum with 1, Corzi with 0, Uncle Sam with 4, Royalty with 2, and Mantis with 3. Here we go into round number 4 on map number 2. Vikings not having the quick spawn. Are they going to push? Rorzy picks up Scorpio. And Scorpio got very, very aggressive. There's his body right there.
I'm in pumps.
Vikings looking strong. Have 5 members up still. Look at a pretty good encroachment into the Silent Purge defense area. Circling now. Crack trying to find somebody. Dom Patron calling out Nalik, thinking that that's him, but he is not playing. Normally that would be Nalik's position, and they would be talking about the weather. You're hearing Too Old run around like a crazy person. Ooh, Uncle Sam shooting RPT in the foot through the wall. Mantis now pushing in towards objective. Too Old rushing towards it to try and stop the cap. 4 members of the Vikings are on objective. 5 members of Vikings are on objective. They're all standing here. Hoochie comes running in. Royalty goes down in a trade with a Hoochie. And Vikings take the second point. Next objective is right here. That one right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. And those are the beeps that we like to hear. We're hopping into round number 5.
Expand the timer once, so I can ask if they want to get a timer.
We should do it. Honestly. That'd be so funny.
Silent Purge spreading way out on their offense here. That Scorpio? It's not Scorpio. It's too old this time on the flank. Shots from Mantis on the north wall, trying to find somebody, but they're not there anymore. They left. They rotated away. Don't want to get shot any more than you do.
He peeked there and I missed him. He's on the balcony.
Covering RPT as he crosses. Good teamwork from both sides that I've been seeing so far. I mean, the coordination's pretty on point. Ichi, RPT, and Too Old all able to get over to the ice cream truck objective buildings. Or shots onto the west alley, west kill box. Royalty here, hanging out against this wall behind the crates. That's ringing out from Uncle. Oh, from Don Patron down the crack, trying to find Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam is trained in on him. Watching those stairs. Scorpio firing into the west market, mini market, not finding anything because there's no one there to find. Pushing up now towards white car. Now in the kill box. Uncle Sam downs Don Patron through the window. Sam looking for another one, finds Hoochie. Knock'em confirms him though. RPT takes down Uncle Sam as he's reloading. Too Old and RPT now pushing in towards Spoilty through the kill box. Scorpio's on objective. Scorpio sees him, takes him down. Scorpio getting a little too overzealous. Too Old goes down, takes down Knock'em. RPT goes down to Spoilty, and now it's all up to Too Old. And he is crossing the street with no smoke now. Spoiler gets the res onto Uncle Sam. Minute 24 to go. 4 members of Vikings still standing. Too old, just dancing. Man, this is the look of defeat right here. What is wrong with his eyes? Oh, there he goes. I think he's trying to bait them to come after him, but I don't think it's gonna work. Drops him too old onto mini market, not finding what he wants either. He needs to reload. Uncle Sam takes down too old, and the Vikings take their 3rd point. Man, I think my neighbor is baking cookies. I can smell some awesome cookie smell, and now I'm really hungry. Cookies and Onward sounds like a great pairing. I'm just gonna go make some between my next cast and just pound some cookies. Here we go into round number 6 on map number 2.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah. Might as well throw these smokes in.
Wait, give me that.
Scorpio gets a little excited when someone says they have smokes. People not take smokes on defense normally? Like, at least one of your people should have an assortment of utility between everyone. You don't want just like, I don't know. What do I know?
Probably one blue one.
That is a nose cross.
Hoochie now crossing into the middle of the street. Is he gonna make it across before the smoke clears, or is he gonna hang out behind that K-rail? Looks like he's gonna set up behind the K-rail and just be a really nice defensive position. Scorpio takes down Noctum. I don't know how. Huh. Okay. Makes sense. Another one died. I forget who that was. Sorry, buddy. Purge takes down Hoochie in the middle of the street. 4 members of Purge still standing. Hovering Mantis crosses and pushes up into RPT's position. Now in the kill room.
Yeah, I hear them again coming from Bafar.
Comes around the corner firing, takes down RPT.
One down bakery.
Shots onto 2 ult, but Buddy finds Mantis. Find one. Well, Sam goes down to Scorpio. Scorpio looking for the second one. Trades with Crorzy. And Silent Purge take their 3rd point. Not to go down without a fight. 3-3 on map number 2. Last objective here, ice cream truck objective. Is make or break. Can Silent Purge attack this objective and take it, or will Vikings take the series here on round number 7?
Be fast. Watch out for the Killinger pre-fire.
I don't know what the Killinger pre-fire is. It's when they get to that corner and pre-fire towards that blue room right there. Right about like this. And it happened! Scorpio takes down Uncle Sam.
All right, one down, one down.
Hoochie, I think he was confirming the body there is what he was doing. Making sure that he is down. Down here in the north side of the bazaar. Old throwing a nade. Checking that south corner. Waiting on someone to peek that window. Here we go. Oh, not enough of a peek. still trying to find a kill onto that objective room. They don't really want to move without that pick. Also watching the other side from the mini market, or from the bazaar, watching the east side of the ice cream truck objective. See if anyone comes out and checks that corner. Not sure what Hoochie's doing now, rotating around to the north. Folks out from RPT, it seems, on that west side.
Rotating to crack house.
Crack house. That is a new term that I have not heard. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Silent Purge need to start making this approach. But he's getting set, getting on their bellies. Too old in the east, pushing across the street already. Take a look at the map. Smokes on objective are good. Spoilty takes down Hoochie with a headshot from objective room. Don Patron gonna go for it. He's running right across the street into the smoke. Mantis takes down Don Patron. Not enough coverage on the objective. Scorpio in blue room now. Too old pushing up on the south side. Look to his right, knocked him, takes him down as he pulls out his tablet. All to Scorpio and RPT. Scorpio's on objective, trying to find Spoilty, but Spoilty downs him with the C4, and first he takes down RPT, and Vikings take it. Very close. Map number 2. And now we are going to hop into the third map. Now, I think that because Vikings have already won 2, that they're going to also give up their choice to map on 3, and I think they're going to let Silent Purge pick this third map and take defense again. Map number 3 is Downfall. And it looks like I am right. Vikings opting to take defense every single time, letting Silent Purge pick all 3 maps. does appear that everyone is in the lobby. Same rosters. Two Old, Don Patron, RPT, Hoochie UK, and Scorpio on Silent Purge, and Noctum, Crorzy, Uncle Sam, Spoilty, and Mantis on the Viking side. Lots of planning coming out from these teams. Yeah, and let us know what you think of these new graphics that we have. This new package is pretty slick, makes our jobs a lot easier, and it's a little nicer. We do have a feedback. We do have a feedback link on the Twitch page under the video, so if you do want to leave some feedback, that all gets read. You can leave feedback on the casters, you can leave feedback on the media packages, the gameplay, whatever you want to leave feedback on. It does get sent to them. I believe it gets sent to the mods and the casters, so we'll know what's going on, or at least the casting mods. So be sure that if you have some feedback, we would love to hear it. We just rolled this out last week, so we are learning a few things. I put a couple notes into the caster channel while doing this cast. Just a few things that we can tweak and make improvements on. We're always trying to make everything better, and we want you guys to enjoy the view. We're going to hop into round number 1, though, on this beautiful Downfall, map number 3. Vikings have taken the series. Not sure Mantis knows how math works, because you can't 5-0 from defense. You get 1 point, you get 2 points for a cap, and then you get 1 point for another defense. Hoochie takes down Mantis.
North Barsock dead.
Down but not out. Hoochie calls him dead. The res may come out, but I don't really think so. Doesn't look like the Vikings pushed enough people that way to assist with that res. Patron and Scorpio setting up long-range firing while two Old moves. Round the loudest tank in the world. Sam gonna go for the res onto Mantis. That would be a great play right now, because if not, they're gonna get encircled. Making a break for it. Is Uncle Sam gonna see him? He does. Uncle Sam sees him and takes him down, stopping that east approach.
Old Martha spawn is one dead.
Pro tip, people, if you're gonna reload and then do confirmation shots, don't do that. Confirm with your half-used mag and then reload. Sam's gonna go for this res onto Mantis now. Really close on time.
There might be tripping, but there might be a shield and root. Nice one,
Does
nice one.
come out.
On that, on that.
Shots ringing out from Krorzy onto Button. Oh wait, we got Button in here. Who did we lose?
Another one down in the valley.
Hoochie gets Uncle Sam.
Stairs in the upper dumpster.
Silent Purge. Now having a slightly off kill count because of the one dead at Marsoc call that was incorrect, and the res did come out. Smoke's coming out now. Button's trying to creep up, but he gets seen. No, he doesn't get seen. Mantis takes down Don Patron in the east side from the Marsoc twins. Button now pinned down behind this wall. Trying to creep up.
Still one up by the valley.
A weird throw. Knocked him, not really taking advantage of his position with Button being here. He could have kind of crept around the side and probably shot him from down in there without exposing himself too much to the rest of the world. He is starting to do now. He's looking for that kill on the street. Button moving up. Hoochie also moving up. Mantis takes down Scorpio in the east as well. That's 3 for him. There's 4 members of Vikings still standing, and it's just Hoochie and Button. Is Hoochie gonna do the Hoochie cap? No, Mantis is gonna take him down from the Marsoc twins. Smoke gonna come out from Button. Button's gonna run for it. Button goes down to Spoilty. Vikings take the first point. Mantis, after getting downed, getting the most kills for the team from that Marsoc twin. Wait, who did we lose for, or who did Button come in for? It was Too Old, Don Patron, Hoochie, Scorpio. Oh, RPT was swapped out for Button. All right, we are going to head to a timeout. Teams have called a timeout. So we are going to kick you over to our fancy new intermission screen, and we will be back after these short messages. And we are back, round number 2, map number 3. Final Purge on the defense, throwing out smokes to make sure they make it to where they need to get. Vikings pushing aggressively from the center spawn. All kinds of shots ringing out here from the Vikings on all the windows that they can see, basically. Loyalty watching for someone in the Marsoc Twins.
Alright, remember, just gotta get to this and I'll tell you.
You sure there's no one in there?
Yeah,
Which window
well,
light
I
out?
watched it quite early. I'm pushing to center hostile now.
Corsi takes down Scorpio. All 5 members of Vikings got into Center Hotel and are just stacked up waiting now. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Vikings pushing up hard now, taking down Hoochie. Too Old takes down Spoilty. They're Noctum's creeping up now. Hoochie just missing him. She's in the smoke. Is Noctum gonna go for it? Noctum takes down Hoochie. And here comes the cap. Noctum's creeping up on it. Don Patron doesn't see it. Noctum's typing in the code. Corsi takes down another. Oh, Don Patron just barely finds the kill. Now there's 1 Vikings left. Corsi takes down Too Old. Now it's all to Don Patron. Corsi's nice and prone, but he is being called out by Too Old.
He's got an eye on your position, though. I'll tell you when he's coming.
Corsi hears all of these call outs.
Buddy! Get up! No, get up!
I think he's going around the building. I don't know. Just be careful. He's rotating around.
Hey, buddy!
40 seconds left. Too Old.
Time. Look at your watch.
Don Patron takes down Corsi, and Silent Purge stay alive with a 1-1 now. That's what I was looking for. Oh man, we got rid of the total scores and I have to add it up at the end now? Ugh. Casters are bad at math. Why would you do this to us, Noman? Here we go. Getting right into it. And around number E.
One round is enough for them.
There's our objective right there. Vikings on defense. Silent Purge having a pretty good spawn. Not the northeast corner, but the direct east spawn. Spreading. The team's just rushing at each other like Revolutionary War lines. Scorpio finds Mantis as he goes towards Center Hotel? Actually sure where the body is. Yep, there he is. And now Silent Purge spreading out very well. Too Old. Oh, it's the underneath lower red truck. Gonna be the first line of defense. Or the last line, depending on if the rest of his team goes down. Spoilty just hanging out while the rest of what's Don Patron shooting at? Jam Button creeping up. He's actually made it past Sam's line of defense. He out the window. Smoke's coming out now. If Hoochie actually just kind of as he takes down Dom Patron, Scorpio knows he's there now. Where to look? I don't know where to look. Yeah, if Hoochie just creeps into the downstairs here, this is a cap for sure. All he has to do. Quiet. I'm not gonna see him. Oh, Nene! 203 comes out. He's gonna get this cap. Has to stay quiet. Purge has no idea. Poochie gets tablet out. He's capping. He's typing in that code right now. Another Hoochie cap on downfall. Silent Purge. Take 2 points. Wow, and we're getting right back into it. We're just kicking it off fast. A little bit of the scoreboard for you since I didn't show that beforehand. We're hopping into round number 4. Mantis takes down Dom Patron. Wow, that's a long shot. Scorpio now getting risky, going prone across. shots finally ringing out. Spoily takes down Hoochie.
I downed one upstairs in objective building.
Sam taking the same path that Hoochie took. No one's on this objective. Their last line of defense here. A little bit of Scorpio. And a little bit of Button. Loyalty making noise. Scorpio now looking her way. Nope. Nope. Looking back. What's Uncle Sam doing? What path are you taking towards this objective, sir? Uncle Sam downs Button. Scorpio looking for him. Loyalty now making noise. Too Old takes down Crorzy. Loyalty should be seeing backside of Scorpio now. Sam puts shots on a Too Old. Scorpio still looking for Uncle Sam. Too Old trying to find him. Too Old goes down. Scorpio, last man standing on Silent Purge, comes out. And Spoilty takes him down. Vikings take their second point. Last objective. Here we go. Round number 5. Yeah, that's how math works. Not quick spawn.
I don't think that was pretty good.
You don't think it is? I think it is. I saw someone shine. Something shining.
No.
I saw something.
Antis finding one. Scorpio on the long flank. All the way around the edge of the map. Uchi goes down to Krorzy as he crosses the gap. Last 3 members of Silent Purge are here in the south, east, Marsoc Twin area. Mantis taking down Button. Vikings slowly whittling down the Silent Purge offense. Now too old. Danger close to Mantis as well as Dom Patron. Mantis finding 2 all. Now it's all to Dom Patron against 5 members of Vikings. Dom takes down Mantis. Has 30 seconds to go. Trades with Uncle Sam, but it's not enough. Vikings take their 3rd point. Silent Purge did get the cap, but Vikings are fighting their way back. Go back into round number 6. Not quick spawn this time either. This is a Vikings party right here.
Going for it. Yeah, I'm not running though. Hurry! I'd like to play safe. Baby, I'm a snake.
Should I pop up a smoke so they can see you?
Nah, no, I'm fine. Total less bib.
Sure, maybe you need one.
Fuck off. Oh, they can see me. Good luck. Into hotel mostly.
I don't even think I've heard a shot yet. We're halfway through the match. Don Patron takes down Mantis. A lot of time just getting to center hotel, and all 5 members of Silent Purge are still. Ooh, Uncle Sam downs 2 with the Nene. Dark room. Duel takes down Corsi. Scorpio revives Button. The reses are coming out. Scorpio revives Hoochie. Now they're back up and fighting. Spoilty trying to take him down in the smoke. Spoilty goes down. And now there's only 2 Vikings left, and all 5 members, now 4 members. That was a 4v1. Knocked him last man standing on Vikings, and the Silent Purge are rushing all over the objective, trying to make sure it's clear. Knocked him goes down, and Silent Purge take map 3. And that's it. That's all there was. That's all she wrote. Vikings taking the series in the first 2 maps with a total score of 11-8. And that's it for us. We're going to run these nice new credits, and we will see you later for some more Onward action.